itself in all realms and realities. Spirit baby. The more the emotions drawn in, the more the waves come to you. And that's how it feels with me. The water is emotional energy. It's all around us. The more in tune we are, the more we are able to control the elements as such when it comes this close. On each plane or corporeal world, which is a physical world, there had spawned the Etherian gods. Every man that you have seen that transition becomes an angel or a higher density being. The moment when they transition is the moment when their spirit is born. And yes, if we mourn it in this reality, however, the Most High told us that and telling us as above, so below. It has schools in heaven, actual schools. This is where these beings that's ruling the earth got this science from, because there was false angels that was ruling for a time being due to there being a darkness and a dark period during the arc cycle. And so these false angels, not knowing or seeing the extra emancipated heavenly kingdoms that the Father has, made up their own kingdoms for thousands of years, until the Most High Son, his high Etherian gods and goddesses, to prepare for a higher level of interaction with spirit during the arc of Cosmon, which is the arc that we're in now. We entered in 1848, according to the Owaski. Now the Bible, you know, it got all kinds of things in there. The Owaski breaks down pretty much the science of sci-fi for us, like Star Trek, other little sci-fi episodes that's pertaining to corporeal reality. We're not talking about dimensional yet. So, however, the Most High says in the beginning, all is and all was. We're all just a part of the Most High. And so, in order to be in tune to hear the voice, just like how you hear the voice on the radio of higher ranking beings, you must eat a certain way. The way that you're supposed to eat is the food that is given you to reach for the sky. Fruits, berries, and melons, you eat roots as well. Get deep down. On each of these worlds, God has, or Most High has, or Creator, Jah, has a government set up with councils. The main government names you hear is Lord, Lord God, God. Whereas you hear Lord is like the rulers of in Atmospheria, which is the next world after corporeal, which is the physical world we're in. Atmospheria is where the physical beings can't go when they say they went past, out of space and stuff like that and went through the atmosphere. They're just making up something just to make them seem glorious. However, Atmospheria, same different kingdoms, is vast, it's denser, it's lighter, and it's bigger. We're living right here between from Earth to the sky. That's not even as far as from New York to Delaware. So if you think about that, that's how tall your sky is. And Atmospheria is even bigger, thousands of miles. So outside of that, you got Etherian, which were the Most High used the Etherians, high-ranking beings, to come and help populate the planet. Is not really populate the planet, but to help teach man. But the Etherian beings fell victim and mixed in with the man, or the Adam. They created the race at the Ions, which were God's chosen, the ones who was able to hear spiritual things, seeing spirits, seeing the supernatural, feeling it. So when you have that, that means you're in tune. Be able to see what's up with a lot of more reality and the awe of the Most High's creation. So yeah, so the Lord, He controls the land. Lord God controls like the continent, and God controls the heaven and the earth. He already went from being immortal. Every being was immortal, and they went past the first and second resurrection. They began rulership. But certain spirits, like evil spirits, they call them druges, they kind of be on earth when especially on the time where the Most High having sent his Ethereal babies, his Ethereal gods and goddesses. They call them sons and daughters of the Most High. That's where that concept comes in at. So it'll be thousands of years for a time where they go through a thing, but this is helping the earth purify herself and the beings that's involved, that's growing. It's helping the mind, it's shaping the planet, it's getting stronger and stronger and helping it think on its own, you know. And also without losing faith, because when you're growing food, you gotta have some kind of faith, you know what I'm saying, that seed gonna grow something. You're putting some love in it, you know. Same thing when you dealing with the Most High, because that's how He raises His babies up. So anyhow, the God is of the earth and its heavens. The heavens is on the earth and it spins around the earth as well. And the sun goes around it. The earth is like this dish. It has an horizon which rises to the eye level of the observer, no matter which way you look. And it's a plane. However, it also has a motorized system as well. So, and they travel through different stages and different arc cycles. This is how we're able to pinpoint times in existence, times and eras of different events, and how the false gods was going to come about, when they're going to come about, how they're going to be judged, and how long they'll be in hell, and things of that nature, because the spirit doesn't die, so you have to lock the spirit up, or do some of the low vibrational spirits do torturous things, and they create their heavenly kingdoms. And this is why they get mortals on earth to kind of transition to their religion, because they know when they transition, they got you with their angels already there waiting for you. Especially if you haven't mastered the cluster B personality disorder that we go through. And this is where we in now. So the Godbody Supernatural Healing is here, baby. We in effect. Bring that emotion real quick. We're gonna bring the emotion in the ocean real fast. Because when I say the Godbody Supernatural Healing, that's you yourself coming back to who you naturally really is. You gotta understand this. You tapping into the gene that came here first. It helped. Now you tapping into your superpower. Bring the water home. Come on. There we go. Please. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that being said, these are the different titles of the rulers of this plane. And a lot of them have different, low vibrational druids as well, to send and hunt certain individuals who are chosen. So when they cross over, they can get able to, use them in their army against the Most High. And they know now the Most High exists because he's sending high ethereal angels down. So it's like, okay. And it is shocking all the angels and mortals alike in the day when the Ark of God's mind is here. This is mad. So yeah, find yourself, be in your P's and Q's, man. Do the semen retention. You know what I mean? Don't be going out there dropping your seed everywhere. And women, if you're doing an answer to this video, just really listen to your intuition, yourself, your inner self at this point. Because that's where the Most High is going to meet you at, in the heart. The heart is a vortex, and the Most High created everything out of vortexes. Alright? So with that being said, I'm going to say peace, and I'll build with you on the next episode.